So in case you missed it, Warner Brothers Pictures dropped a teaser trailer for the Minecraft movie today, and holy shit, it looks like a fever dream. Now, I obviously don't know the full ins and outs, but from my understanding, this is a movie that's been in the works for, like, years. I remember there being a thing with Rob McElhenney potentially producing this, which is obviously not the case now, but some of the stuff in this teaser trailer is absolutely fucking wild. So let's start out with some of the positives from this thing, because I do feel like this trailer is going to get absolutely shit on by the masses. First things I noticed that I obviously am a big fan of, I do like Jack Black. Granted, him in video game movies hasn't been too great, especially recently. If you've seen Borderlands, you know what I'm talking about. But generally speaking, he's a very, very funny guy and is a good actor. You've also got Jason Momoa in there. Granted, I can't get past the fact that he currently looks like a weird knockoff Dora Explorer hybrid, but I do like him. He's a good actor. So if he's able to bring his A game and be as good as we've seen him in other projects, it should be fun having him in it, I suppose. So let's address the elephant in the room then. Obviously, visually speaking, now I will say from a distance, I think visually this doesn't look too bad. Like from the opening sort of overworld that you see and even like the nether in the distance, I don't think it looks terrible. Up close though, fuck me, this looks awful. This looks like some of the renders that you'd get like the Minecraft in real life, but back in like a 2016 video. This is poor, man. Like, it's just not Minecraft. It's not what it should look like. The animals, however, fuck me, they look weird. That looks like some like knockoff Five Nights at Freddy's bullshit. Like, no, they look fucking awful. I don't know why, but it's kind of giving me Sonic vibes, but before they redid Sonic, where he had the weird like human eyes and stuff, it just looks really unnatural. I don't like them. And when we obviously get trailers like what we got today, which is trying to blend this really fucking weird looking Minecraft world with actual live action people, like a live action cast, it looks even more out of place. It's so weird. I really feel like with a movie like this, you need to just commit to animation and just use voices, right? Like, that's something you can do. Again, I mentioned it earlier, the Mario movie did this brilliantly. To be fair, I mean, take what you will or think what you will of the movie, it actually looked really fucking good. You can't take that away from it. And then when you see fucking Jason Momoa dressed up how he's looking and you got a creeper stood behind him, it's like you're watching some weird fucking YouTube edit from like the early teens. Like, it's so out of place. I can't lie, I genuinely feel like that bloody Minecraft story mode game that came out, you guys remember that old relic? I genuinely feel like that looked better, or, well, it obviously looked more akin to Minecraft, and that was one of the weirdest fucking games I've ever played. So, if that's outperforming your potentially, or set to be billion-dollar movie, that's a concern, right? Now, of course, it is only a teaser trailer, so we don't really learn too much of the plot from here, but it looks as if, almost in a similar vein to, like, the Mario movie, in the sense of, like, it's just people falling into that universe. It looks as if you've got people from reality falling into a Minecraft overworld type thing, which they're probably inevitably going to have to save in some capacity, right? Probably from the Ender Dragon, which, again, does sound pretty cool, but how they're going to execute that is interesting. I will also add that having played quite a bit of Minecraft growing up, the sounds within the game do seem very accurate to the game itself. So like when that arrow flies past at the end, and even when the fucking weird ass looking sheep bars, like it does sound like what you hear in the game, which again is nice. It's continuity, it's consistency, so you can't really grumble at that. Now, despite the fact it does visually look like arse, and I'll be honest, I really can't get past that at the minute, I am still holding out a smidgen, and I mean a smidgen, of hope for this movie, mainly because it is directed by Jared Hess. Now, you guys might not know who that is, and again, I'm not familiar with all of his work, but he did direct Napoleon Dynamite. Now, if you've seen that movie, I'll be honest, that does kind of slap. That is quite a funny film. He's also did Nacho Libre as well, which, again, was pretty good. And again, another Jack Black thing, right? So clearly there's some friends in the business there, shall we say. But whether that'll mean anything when it comes to the Minecraft movie itself, I think your guess is as good as mine. I just think so many people are going to be so upset with how poor this looks that it doesn't matter what story you throw out. Another thing that worries me is, and this seems to be a case with a lot of trailers recently, is that all of the best jokes tend to be in these teasers and trailers. And not gonna lie, if the epitome of comedy in this movie is
I am Steve.
I'm really fucking concerned, to be honest. But what do you guys think of this Minecraft movie? Do you think it's going to be as bad as what it looks? Personally, I actually unfortunately do. But anyway, let me know your thoughts down below in the comments, and thanks ever so much for watching. Hopefully see you in another one sometime soon.